Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to a-sabad-a-day. Today we will recite the second stanza from Rag Asa Mahalla Pehla, Chant Ghar Pehla. The recitation. Mundh Sahaj Salonarie, ik prem benanti Ram, मैं मन तन हर भावै प्रभ संगम राति राम प्रभ प्रेम राति हर बिनंती नाम हर कै सुख वसै तो गुण पछाणे ता प्रभ जाने गुण है वस अवगण नसै तुद बाज एक तिल रहना साका कहन सुनन ना तीजै नानका प्रो प्रो कर पुकारे रसन रस मन भीजे Mundh Sahaj Salonarie, O beautiful-eyed bride. Ik prem benanti Ram, make a loving plea to Ram. Main man tan har pavai, may I be pleasing to the Har self. Prabh sangam rati Ram, may I be pleasing to the Har self in body and in mind. Prem, Prabh prem rati, soaked in the love of herself. Har binanti, I begged the herself. Prabh prem rati har binanti, name har ke sukh vasai. Reveal your wisdom to me that I may be fulfilled. To gun pashane ta prabh jane, gun hai vas avgan nasai. When the qualities of the self become known, in other words, when you develop the qualities, virtue, frustrations will vanish, fulfillment followed. Tudbaj til rehna saka, I cannot live without you, not even for an instant. Kehna sunan na tijai, and merely talking about you will bring me no respite. Nanaka pru pru kar pukare, Nanak calls out to the beloved. Rasan ras man pijai, when the tongue recites the name of the beloved, the mind becomes tranquil. So the mind is being addressed here as being innately beautiful, possessed of beautiful eyes. In other words, it has discernment built in. Mundh Sahaj Salonarie, Sahaj, you're naturally beautiful. That is a given. And if you wish to make yourself attractive to the spouse, meaning the source, the Har, then cultivate a loving devotion to Ram, ik prem benanti Ram. And then with body and mind, become attractive to the Har self. Main man tan har pavai. And how do you do that? Through its wisdom. Prabh sangam, through the sabad. And then you will find consummation with Ram, rati Ram. You will be soaked in the love of Ram, which is the self, the source. So with the mind that has died in wisdom, Prabh prem rati, and then it submits itself to the Har self, Har benanti. Benanti also means humility, to submit. It means petition, making a petition, but it also means to submit yourself, because that is what a petition is all about. You have to empty yourself out when begging. So when the mind, so devotion is the first prerequisite, Prabhu Prem Rati, submission, Harbenanti, then self-knowledge arises within and brings fulfillment. Naam har ke sukha vase. And then wisdom gives expression to virtue. Tau guna pashane ta prabh jane. And when virtue becomes established, vice, defects disappear. Avgana se. And the mind naturally yearns for the self, willy-nilly, whether we know it or not. Because at our core, we've been fragmented by the ego. And so we are always looking for that source from which we've been broken. So the Guru says, I cannot live without you even for an instant. Tud baaj ek til reh na saka. What that really means is that my breath, my life is really not my own. I live because of that source, because that source enables me to live. And when we use words like I and me, these are all linguistic ways of expressing the idea that there is really no I, that it is the source that makes all of this happen. And that's why we need to identify with that source and not with the ego. So the mind yearns for the self. Mere talk, the Guru says, will not pacify me, because this is not a matter of simply conceptualizing. You have to live it. You have to be soaked in it, as the Guru says. And says, Nanak says, my mind experiences joy only when I cry out aloud to the beloved. In that yearning is fulfillment. Simply in that yearning, in crying out aloud, in seeking. So the journey is the destination. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.